This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of a roofing company? Well, one might be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbors, Trevor White and Kalen Gilstrap with KG Roofing. Trevor and Kalen, how are you today?
Doing good.
Very good. Very good.
Great. Well, we're excited to learn all about you and your business. Can you start off by telling our listeners a little bit about your company?
There you go, Army.
I'll start. So we are halfway through our 7th year. We started the beginning of January 2019. We've kind of built our network up over the years. Of course, we do roofing. That's kind of the main thing. But we also do full, interior and exterior renovation of homes. We've been getting a little into the business side of that. And we service all the Metroplex located here in Mansfield. Where kind of all three of us owners grew up. If you want to add anything else, you can.
Yeah, we all grew up. This is my best friend since 5th grade. And then our other business partner who's actually stuck on a flight right now, he's his older brother. So we all go back a very long time. It's a pretty small family-oriented business.
Amazing. So it's a family business then, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. And we get asked all the time because we're younger. We've had several people ask over the years, did you inherit this? Did your dad do it? And no, we didn't. He started it back in 2016. He started another company, and I first worked for him for a short time, and then a few years later, my brother and he helped us start this company. And then a few years after that, he joined in. So it's kind of gone full circle, but we started this from the ground up.
Now, let's get into the most common myth or misconception in your industry. What would you both say that is?
Oh, I got one.
Go ahead.
I would say the most common misconception is the covering deductibles. I cannot stand listening to hearing about how other roofers are covering deductibles. There are ways that you can be zero out of pocket when getting a roof, but just flat out covering deductibles is insurance fraud and illegal in the state of Texas. And if you have a roofer telling you that he can do that for you, I would tread carefully. We do things by the book here, no smoke and mirrors. So a lot of times when I meet somebody, the first thing I'm not looking to do for them is commit insurance fraud. So we do everything how it should be done. And keep things on the up and up.
Now, we know marketing is the heart of every business. How do you guys currently market your business, and who are your target customers?
Marketing, we've never poured a ton of money into it. It's kind of been organic, like from the start. Of course, we have a Facebook page. Facebook, as a business, allows you to boost posts and whatnot. We do that throughout the year, where we'll boost posts to target locations. And I honestly don't even know all the ins and outs of, all that. My brother handles that part. But, some people spend thousands of dollars. We just never have. Most of our stuff has kind of been boots on the ground and just word of mouth over time.
Yeah.
So
we also have 4 full-time salespeople that work for us. 3 full-time salespeople, and I run the sales side of our company. And all of our people get pretty plugged into our local groups, whether that be like networking events, getting real plugged in at their gym. They're
realtors,
working with home inspectors, property investors, property management companies. That's how I'd say we get a lot of our business. So yeah, we try to be very relationship driven. So.
Well, that is amazing. Now, have you guys ever thought about having your own podcast?
I actually do have my own podcast. It's not over roofing. It's over Christian theology. But I do have a podcast where I talk about things such on that matter. I've never done one for roofing per se, but I do currently have a podcast.
And please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about KG Roofing.
I guess we each can say something. One thing, well, it's kind of just frank. It's kind of a no BS kind of relationship. We're not really interested in blowing smoke up people's butts. Just saying it frank. We focus a lot on education, so we want the homeowner. My biggest thing when I talk to somebody is I want them to be almost as experienced as I am. So I want them to understand every step of the process. I don't want them to feel kind of left in the dark, or that they're like a low man on the totem pole and I'm just like this higher figure that knows all the ins and outs and I'm keeping information from them. I want them to feel comfortable and know everything that's going on with their insurance claim, or basically just I want them to feel comfortable and that we're on the same team whenever we're working with them.
I'd say I really focus on like under promising and over delivering. We have the highest reviews in Mansfield. We've got over 150 reviews on Google, the perfect 5-star rating. In 7 years of doing business, we've never had a 4-star review. So I always try to under promise and over deliver by a big margin, and then just be extremely transparent. That we don't really leave any stone unturned as far as informing a homeowner. We're all homeowners here. We're young dads. We have families that we want to provide for and things. So we're no different. A lot of times contractors get like a bad rap, and a lot of people are very weary of contractors, especially here in the state of Texas with roofers. There's no roofing license. Mm-hmm. Anybody that tells you that they're a licensed roofer, they're just lying to you. There's no such thing in the state of Texas. So that leaves a lot of people to be pretty weary, especially with not having a license. A lot of people can come from out of state and they'll come here and chase storms. We were born and raised here in the DFW. We've got very deep roots here. So we just try to do everything extremely honestly, act as if that was our home or our family that we're interacting with. And I'm not looking to do somebody's roof and then disappear for 5 years and never hear from them. I want to be the roofer or contractor somebody calls at any time, and we've gotten to a point to where we do that. We have customers that call us that we do roofs for. For example, like the Blackwoods, we did a big addition on their house. We made their 1-story house a 2-story house. Then we did the roof, and we did their lake house roof, and they call us back and back and back, and they've actually become very good friends of ours. So that's about it.
Awesome. Amazing. Now, I'm sure there's other certifications people can get as roofers too, no? If not a license?
There are some things like there's I think there's some, is it like a roofing company that started like the North Texas Roofing Association?
RCAT.
Yeah, RCAT.
Roofers, I don't even know what that
Yeah,
is.
there's some stuff like that. But honestly, no, the biggest thing you need to be looking for when you're looking for a roofer is 1, are you comfortable with them? Do they make you feel comfortable? 2, do they have good reviews? That's honestly probably the most important. They have good reviews. And then 3, just making sure that they're insured and carry insurance. Those would be the 3 things I would suggest. There are education things that you can do, like we're pro installers for IKO and Owens Corning. So
for commercial roofing, there's specific accreditations and certifications that you have to get in order to install certain product and carry warranties with that stuff. But that's specific to that type of work and that trade. But as far as just roofing in general, it's kind of a low barrier of entry, which would explain why there are so many in this area. But the things that he mentioned before, kind of what separate the good from the bad. And that's how people need to do their due diligence when selecting somebody. Just pay attention to those things.
And where can our listeners go to learn more about KG Roofing?
Look us up on Google. Google is definitely where we find where we have most of our reviews, and We keep our Google page pretty up to date with a lot of photos. If not, you can also look us up on Facebook under KG Roofing and Renovations. We keep our Facebook pretty up to date too. So those would be the 2 places I would point people for sure.
Well, Trevor and Kalen, I really appreciate you both being on the show. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com. Or call 469-221-9345.
Awesome. You both did a great job. Let's go over next steps.